What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you one of the latest war recaps. I'm a little behind, so we're going to do a couple war recaps, one on this video and one next video, and we're going to combine our Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9 attacks. This one was against the Malang comedy. As you see, WHF Rising came out the victors again. So let's go ahead and check out the war details real quick. I love the fact that it shows the war stats and a little differently, especially with in your profile where it tells you how many wars in a row that you have. All that stuff is really cool. But anyway, here's the 10 win war streak as of right now. I don't think that's per war. I think that's the state we're at right now, as these guys have a 0 win war streak, but we'll check it out in the next video too. So anyway, from Indonesia and a level 8 clan, and they used most of their attacks against us, so you know they seem to struggle. I was not in this war with our top Town Hall 9s, and it looks like some of our Town Hall 8s all the way down towards the bottom. So I think that's what did it for them. It wasn't a magnificent war for us, but we'll go through some of the attacks. Yo's going to get a 6-star clan war here with a common farming base that I run across all the time when I'm doing farming. I guess these guys were a farming clan. They took their bases they used for farming and just applied them into, switched a couple things around and applied them for war. So anyway, we're going to do a shattered GoVaHo with a quad quake, and sends those 2 golems in there with the king and queen and then Valkyries right behind. We'll go ahead and quad quake that portion where I think there's almost always a Tesla in there, but maybe there wasn't one this time. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. But anyway, that opens up a good portion of that core. There's a dragon in there that gets taken care of in the clan castle by the queen and wizards. And they're just going to go make their way around. They have 2 extra heals after that first heal and the quad quake is laid down. And sends a giant in there. I don't know, I guess to, you know, if you got 1 point defense, definitely don't send a giant in there. That's just not going to do anything for you. And then let the giant get pounded. But, you know, it's not a big deal. It's very, very nitpicky. So sends another giant in there to tank a couple of point defenses and a splash, which is not bad. Just get those hogs in a little quicker. Make that giant's death not go in vain. These 2 groups of hogs meet up here for the second heal. And then they've got 1 more for that last corner. I mean, this base really lends itself to, you know, with the 3 heals and the break-in, it's just a perfect base to crush every single time. The kill squad is almost dead. Queen is alive with ability, and all the defenses are down. So we're just playing the cleanup mode right now. Tons of hogs. Giant that thinks he's doing something, and the queen actually is doing something. So she could probably pop that ability at any moment now. Both of the double giant bomb sets are in the core, as you can see, and this base is completely crushed. All right, moving on to number 7. Let's check out Supa hit with another GoVaHo. I mean, we just see GoVaHos here all the time. This one I wanted to show because it's another common base, and we didn't use quad quake this time. So we're sending in the max golem at the bottom there, and we should have, yep, there goes the other one. To complete that funneling, tons of wizards in all the different areas to do some funneling there. Sends the queen in there, a test wall breaker, sends another wall breaker in there to open up that compartment. Has a jump, has a rage, has 2 heals. Everything's reconvening into that first compartment, tripping a double giant bomb and the clan castle. And they just drop very nice poison there. Drops the Valkyries in there as well, who are a little confused because they want to get that clan castle, but they don't know which way to go. And that wizard decides to go rogue and kill himself against that wizard tower. So everything's going into that core. Hogs are being used since the enemy queen is finally down now. And the queen finally takes a jump into the core as well. But we have got tons of hogs, and we've got another heal left over. The kill squad is tanking for most of the damage that's going on right now. So you can keep deploying those hogs in a clockwise manner. The king and queen are up, both with abilities. Those hogs eat it. They're done. They eat that double giant bomb. That is the end of their story, but there's a couple more hogs left over, and he does have one solo hog here that he's holding back that can deploy at any time. There we go. He'll go one-on-one with that wizard tower, and he will come out the victor. So now it is time to play cleanup, and both of the royals use their ability. We have a wizard cleaning from the bottom left-hand side as well, and everybody's going to meet up, one big happy family, with a swag poison in the middle. Very nice attack. All right, let's go down to number 9. Number 9, Mini Matino, another GoVaHo. So this is one of those common internet bases, the common farm, common war bases that you see with a big, huge core there, and a couple of air defenses inside, as well as on each opposite from each other. Did I miss that? Did we have a hole in the base or something, or I probably just missed the hog being sent in? But let's go ahead and fast forward this, as we're going to go ahead and do a semi lure and clan castle kill. We do the lure, but we don't really get the clan castle kill completely done. That poor golem is getting roasted by the dragon, and finally it's finished. It is now golemites at this point, so you know what? The wall breakers have broken in. The bottom golem is getting completely roasted too. So we've got roasted golems here. A jump to get the kill squad, or whatever is left of that kill squad, in there. Queen decides she wants to go walking for a bit. She thinks she can do it herself, but we've got a bunch of Valkyries and Kings in that core with the heal backing them up, and the hogs are being deployed as the kill squad is tanking for them. And that's just a great formula. I mean, you know, it really works well. If you could time your deployment of those hogs to make sure that they're getting deployed around the outside of those defenses that are pointed in towards that kill squad. Plenty of hogs, still have one more heal left over. The king is up, but for how much longer? That much longer. All right, so it's up to these hogs to do all the cleanup with a wizard on top, or 3 wizards on top and 1 on the bottom. And this is going to be a good 3-star. So very nicely done. So not too many awesome bases for our Town Hall 9s to hit. You can only hit what's given to you. So let's jump into the Town Hall 8s. And we'll see a mass hog here on this kind of funky, you know, common internet base as well. Grab the lure, 2 poisons, 3 heals, and we're going to anchor up top. And there's not too many places for the, you know, the giant bombs to be, except for in the core and right by the sweeper. But you could tell where all the spring traps are. Wherever there's that little tiny opening in the wall, that's where the spring traps are. So look forward to any of these hogs running past there. There goes one, and you can see exactly where they are. So fortunately, hogs do jump the wall. Yep, there's the one giant bomb, and I bet you there's one on the other side of that. So it'd be nice to heal up that hog, that set of hogs, though. Well, lets them really fly, and there goes another spring trap, and we've got the rest of the hogs deployed. King is dropped in there, and we'll start aggro on the enemy king, and then have to start pounding on the wall to get to him. 2 more defenses left, standing in heals. These hogs are going to finish that out, also with the poison. Did I miss a defense, or we must have a troll Tesla? Okay. But it's not a troll Tesla unless you put giant bombs there. Otherwise, these hogs do exactly what they're going to do here, take it out, and then move right back to cleaning up. It might be a decent try for time, but you see it doesn't work, and we are cleaning up for the 3-star. Nice attack by Ziggy. All right, number 11, GoHo by Mac. Another kind of funky base. All the air defenses are in the core, so it really depends what you want to use to do this. We're going to go ahead and grab the lure with a hog, send them to the right, and do poison, wizard, barbarian kills. And what are we doing? Cold-blooded entry, 1 golem, couple of wall breakers, and they do dodge that mortar. That's very nice. Sends Giant in there, just why not? I mean, that Giant probably didn't have anything to do that Saturday night, so he's like, yeah, I'll come join your raid. Let's do this. And then sends the Valkyries in with the king and through the clan castle, and trip that giant bomb, double giant bomb, is as a matter of fact. And now it's just time to send in the hogs, because we've got 3 heals, we've got a poison, we've got a bunch of hogs, and really no other places for them to die except the spring traps. So it sounds like a good combination for me. They're going to go work their way counterclockwise, kind of to the base. No, I'm sorry, clockwise. I always get confused on which way the clock handles, the hands turn. So they're going clockwise around this base. Very nice use of poison and just a bazillion hogs. Go ahead and drag those skelly traps through that poison, and almost all of them die. I think there's 1 or 2 left over, which makes things so much easier when it's time for cleanup, which it is time for cleanup. They'll go ahead and turn, and then the enemy king is already down, so they don't have to worry about him. And I don't think I saw another, yeah, the giant bomb was placed on the outside, so they don't have any giant bombs to worry about. They don't really have anything to worry about. It's just about getting a beer right now. Okay, number 13, witches in the clan castle on this one. So it's a GoVaLo with haste, so that's pretty cool. And I'm not quite sure why we bring witches in the clan castle. It's just something cool. I mean, it works. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll anchor down on the bottom. We do have a poison, which we'll use, and then we have the witches and the skellies and the wizards that are going to kill that dragon. So I'm pretty sure these witches live through almost, if not all, of the raid, which is really, really good. We have 2 golems down there for a shattered entry, a couple, 3, 4 wall breakers, just like a trail of wall breakers. My goodness, look how many wall breakers there are there. And they're going to make their way into that core and keep going through, rage up the Valkyries. The Valkyries have been dropped. The king is in there. The golems are in there. And they're going to go wreak havoc on this core under rage and a heal as well. So everything gets put, there's the second rage, and we do have a haste left over. Now, it's kind of it's kind of gutsy to do this, because any air bomb or something like that, 2 air bombs takes out that group of balloons, and then you go from 6 balloons to 0 balloons real fast, or at least 4. So there's 1 that's put in there, but it's fine. This base is almost crushed, and I guess he didn't even put the king in through that core, which was actually pretty neat with the kill squad. He actually used it to tank for those loons, which is very, very smart. So nicely done. I thought I was missing something, but I thought I also might be going crazy. So there we go. I didn't even fast forward it, but we're in cleanup. Tons of Larrys running around cleaning up the base as well. So that was a very nice attack with a little bit of a change of pace with that witches in the clan castle. So we're going to do the Kyoki again, mass hog. It's going to be in the next video as well. People still decide to design their bases with this Kyoki, who's been destroyed more times than I think any base, especially Town Hall 8 base, in the history of Clash of Clans. And they still do that, and they provide an awesome anchor for the barbarians and wizards. But we're going to mass hog this one, and then we're going to go GoVaLo it in just a couple videos from now. So pretty neat. Sends a giant in there to tank for these hogs. Everybody knows where the giant bombs are, the double giant bombs, the bombs, everything like that, and how to beat this base. But we'll go ahead and take a look at it. We still have 3 more heals left over. Really should have used a heal there. He just lost all of his hogs to that single giant bomb spot, which is not really what you want to do. But drops a bunch more hogs in coming up there. Now we're going to start using our heals, and I think this is the double giant bomb set. So there is one, and the other one does not get tripped, but they walk right in standing in heals. There was the other of the initial one. That's why I guess he didn't heal, because he thought he was going to hit a double giant bomb, but he did not. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and fast forward this as nice uses of poison to be able to take care of those skelly traps. It makes a big difference when you are trying to work with a mass hog raid. the king on king action, that a friendly king will knock out the enemy king, and the hogs will go ahead and take care of the rest of the stuff with the help of the wizards. So nice hit on a very common base that we see all the time. Okay, two more. 16, and we got K-Bear going in, and she is going to do a GoVaHo with quad quake. So very, again, common base. I'm sure you've seen this one get hit on my channel many times before that, but I'd like to show some of the same common internet bases getting hit after the update, just to show, you know, how you could do it and what's going on. So easy lure, giant in there to kind of pull it down, and then we're going to go ahead and struggle a little bit with this clan castle. So you know what, when you get into like a mode where you're not doing very well and your wizards are not killing it, just go ahead with the raid. It does kill the golem really quickly, but it's not going to destroy your raid like it would if you wasted all of your wizards and did not get that clan castle down, because without wizards or archers, there's no chance of you beating that dragon, and they will roast all of your kill squad and all of your hogs, and you will get something between a 40% and a 65%, I'm sure. So we're going to send our hogs in through two different sides. We have another heal left over. There we go. It's deployed. The double giant bomb set has already been triggered up top, so they only have to worry about one other giant bomb, and I can't see if it was triggered or not. It might have been, but it doesn't really matter. There's no more defenses left, and there's tons of hogs. So it's time for cleanup. There's a couple max Valkyries that are still around, and they do clean up very well too. They just can't jump over walls. And that's 3 stars. Very nicely done. All right, last attack, number 29. So we're going to go all the way down here. And we're going to check out the Kyoki base get crushed by a GoVaLo. Same base as we saw just a little bit ago. And the other one was Mass Hog. These guys, this clan is very nice as they leave anchors in here to be able to take out the kill squad. So, you know, but I guess he doesn't want to use those anchors. So you got multiple anchors. You could use that or the one up top, and decides, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to go ahead and start sending my golems. And now, like I said before in the previous attack, just go for it. Those wizards should do it. Just make sure you have enough to take them out. Rages up those wall breakers. And what else do we got going in? We haven't dropped the Valkyries yet, or the King, as far as I could see. That's one reason why you want to take care of those things, because look at this. These Valkyries are going to start to walk around. That is a big problem with the, you know, that builder hut up top. The other Valkyries will go ahead and also do the same. And now we've got nobody going in the core except for these rogue Valkyries that are going to bust through the wall. There we go. And it's really up to them and the golem to go ahead and make it through here. They've already taken out 2 of the air defenses, which is very good. And the question is, can they take out that last air defense? I think the wizards are going to help them out, and heals everything in there, because that's really what they need to do. And there we go. And we're all finished with that. So these loon deployments, a little rough on the beginning, but it's all coming around right now as we've got a kill squad tanking. The outer Valkyries and the King are tanking. Everybody is, except for the loons, which is exactly what you want to see. And we're in cleanup mode. So we're going to go ahead and finish off the rest of this base with tons and tons and tons of loons. Nicely done. So I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to show you some really great bases to get it hit, but was a farming clan. So hopefully you guys, when you're maxed up with your farming clans, you get a chance to take these attacks, practice them, get used to the compositions, the spells, the deployments, and the timing. Get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.